The annual pass holder Q&A, which was cool. Now we are going to trick or treat. They're actually escorting us over there to do that house first. So me and Zena Bina, Team Spooky.
Still looking at everything around here.
Yeah, it's awesome. This is gonna be cool. So Twisted Taters is backed by SpongeBob SquarePants. And yeah, so we're heading back to trick or treat with our private escort, which I thought was pretty cool after the annual pass holder Q&A. So I'm not sure if this is the only house they're walking us to. I'm assuming it is, which I'm totally fine with. So, yay! And it is already a 10-minute wait for Seeds of Extinction, which is...
Get here right now.
Yeah, oh, I think they're taking us through Express.
So.
It looks like, oh, we're getting the super fancy tour, guys. So that was, I think, my 7th time through trick or treat.
You're how many?
6 or 7.
That's my 4.
They do keep adding characters, which I really like because it does change up the scares that you're getting.
True.
There are a couple of places where I would have liked to have seen a live character.
Yes. Right at the end, I felt like there was something supposed to be there besides the guy that got caught hurt.
There was another, no, there was a skeleton guy. So he was different than normal, which was good. So they keep kind of adding to it, which I do dig a lot. It's still a very pretty house.
I love it. I love all the jack-o'-lanterns and it's just so cute.
And the werewolves are my favorite. That big fat werewolf reminds me of the werewolf from American in London.
I think it is.
It looks a lot like it, but that one...
I really do.
They probably did, which I wouldn't blame them because why not?
It's a gorgeous prop.
It is a beautiful... I would buy it. Universal. Sell me that. I need it in my life.
$5.
Actually, $5.
$5.50 at most.
$350. Sell it to me. I need it. But yeah, we're gonna keep going and we're gonna hit another house. So yay! So we're back at Seeds of Extinction. This is becoming a very popular house very quickly. It's the exterior of the mall and some trees that were down from the last hurricane that they've reused. At least this is my theory, so I'm just going with it. And they do usually project the story as to what happened up top, but it's daylight, so you're not gonna see that. And we have a new friend coming with us. Oh, he disappeared, never mind. He's not our friend. All right, so we'll let you know how the 4th round of this house does. Seeds of Extinction, again, they changed the house. They narrowed some of the hallways, so it makes you feel a little more claustrophobic.
They kind of point you into the scares as well. They kind of lead you right into it, and then they jump behind you.
Yeah, it's fun. They've stepped that house up a lot from opening night, which I'm really enjoying. So if you're thinking about coming multiple nights, do it because things are constantly changing, so you're never going to get that same experience.
And did you get the idea that the plants were more alive because of the airflow?
Yes, that helps.
It makes it like the vines move, and you're like, is that a character or is that... So that was kind of cool.
It does give you that illusion that more things in the house are real than what actually are, which is cool. So yeah, Seeds of Extinction did an awesome job. Simpsons, where there's some spooky carnies. And there's a chainsaw wielding clown that we all know and love so well. Bye, Josh. Josh does good. He's milking it. That is gorgeous. She is lovely. Favorite house in the park is still Slaughter Cinema, and it's only a 5-minute wait. I don't know how this is possible. Why do people not know how awesome this house is? Look at that. 5 minutes.
We're on it. We'll take that 5-minute challenge.
5 minutes. Let's do this. Let's see if it's really 5 minutes. So after I got home, I realized that I forgot to tell you guys how awesome Slaughter Cinema was. It's still my favorite house, hands down. I love the everything about it, really. The sets are amazing. The characters look fantastic. I love all the trailers that they play on the outside of the building before you come in. So you get to see Chitty's kids, you get to see Beast Baby, you know, and all the other amazing concepts that they put together. and that were scrapped for main houses and that kind of combined into this one. So I'm really hoping that they do a Slaughter Cinema 2 next year. That would be fantastic. Back to the action. Back through Chucky's Revenge. It is very crowded tonight for a Sunday. Operations out. We missed this last time. Warning, you do get wet. It's a better shot of operation.
That's Shetty.
It's like operation. Somebody's gonna get shot.
Alright gang, that's gonna do it for this video. A quick shout out and huge thank you to Dina Bina for joining me. She also runs a Halloween website, Halloween Guide to Orlando. So if you're local to Orlando or you're coming to the area and want to see what's going on, definitely check out her website, give her a follow on Instagram, like her Facebook page. She's a really awesome chick. So thank you, Dina, for joining us at Horror Nights. As you guys know, my videos are usually a little bit longer when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights. I did shorten this one a bit because I wanted to enjoy the time with my friends. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I gotta put the camera down and just have a good time, and that's what ended up happening. So my apologies for this being a little bit short, but hey, you know, we had fun and that's what really matters. So a couple of things really quickly. Now, I've got a lot of people that are like, hey, you know, don't you get bored going to Horror Nights more than once? No. No, I don't. They change things up, so it's always a different experience when we do go. They added the operation area in the Chucky Scare Zone, which they did not have the first few nights, so that was new for me, and I absolutely loved it. And you do get wet, so be really careful. Quick tip, if you don't want to get sprayed by the shooting thing of water that comes out of that guy, look on the ground, look for the wet spots and avoid them. Stand off to the side, because if you're in those wet spots, guess what? That's where the water's going and that's where you're gonna get hit. So just be careful when you've got your phones out in that area. Stay away from that wet spot to avoid getting soaked. Also, the houses change. Sometimes they change up where they've got the characters. Sometimes they add a little bit more decor. As you guys heard with Seasons of Extinction, they actually changed not really the layout, but they changed it where it did feel a little bit more claustrophobic going in that house, which I thought was a very good thing. So they do change up a lot of stuff. The one thing that I wish Universal would do is when they are in the middle of a cast change, stop the line going into the house. Pause it for just a minute, let the cast completely change out, get all those fresh characters in there so that everybody gets the scares, because not everyone can do the houses for multiple nights. Not everyone can do them multiple times because maybe the lines are too long. Let people get their money's worth. That's number one. Number two, Listen, I know you have to keep the lines moving, and I know that sometimes it's hard because there's so many people. But when I'm in a house, it takes me out of the element when I have a security person standing at the edge of the line, waving me forward, telling me to hurry up, and pointing the way. Look, I get it. I'm not stopping, but I'm not going to run through the house either. I want to enjoy it. I want to take the time and enjoy the beautiful scenic that you know, the crew has worked so hard to put together, and I want to get those scares that the characters, you know, try really hard to get, and they all do an amazing job. So, you know, just my 2 cents in that one. I am looking forward to going back again, of course, before the Halloween season's over. We've got a few more haunts to hit. I know recently Sir Henry's Haunted Trail opened, Ominous Descent opened, Petrified Forest opened. They're all local haunts. Ominous and Sir Henry's Trail are located in Plant City, and Petrified Forest is located locally in Altamont. So, you know, check out a local haunt local. Those are a lot better. You don't get conga lined through, and you get those amazing scares. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I appreciate you guys tuning into my channel. If you would, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have not yet done so, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, keep it spooky.